It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut right to the chase. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Black Party here at the GOW. I'm the franchise. He's the king. We got a whole bunch of AEW going on this weekend. Man, we got the contract signing. Hangman, Page, Swerve Strickland. Bro, talk to the people.
Man, instead of talking to the people, we're going to sit here. We're going to vibe on with this contract signing because Swerve talking that talk. So we're going to hear what they got to say. And then we're going to talk our talk. And we're going to go through a little bit of this AEW wrestling that we love to talk about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As a Swerve and their claimed paid a little visit to Coach Prime. So shout out to the culture. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
We are two competitors that couldn't be. I am nothing.
Ooh.
I am nothing like you. You are not the wrestler I am, and I am never trying to be the wrestler that you are. Because what's a farmer to a mogul, huh? What's a cowboy to an outlaw? What's a buckshot to a kill shot?
What's a buckshot to a kill shot?
Okay. Talking that talk.
Okay. I like this Swerve.
I'm telling you, Swerve talking that shit right now.
A few weeks ago, you came out here and you said some things to me that in the moment, I won't lie, they kind of stung a little bit. But now that I've had time to think about them, I want to say thank you for saying what you did. You pointed out that I hadn't gotten new wrestling gear in over a year. You pointed out that I hardly had t-shirts, merchandise coming out. You said, man, something's up with Hangman. And I knew it deep down inside. Because for a year and a half, every day that I would come to work, I felt that there was a little black cloud over my head that I could never get rid of.
CM Punk.
That's funny as fuck.
Sure, the sun would shine and I beat John Moxley in a Texas death match.
You barely beat John Moxley in a Texas death match.
And it felt like I should have been the happiest man in the world. But every time that I started to smile, that little cloud came back and it started to rain.
That little cloud, that little black cloud. It was just a rainy little black cloud that just made me feel a little sad.
You said a little side eye he threw at Renee when he talked about he beat Mox. Mox gonna come beat the piss out your school teacher ass.
Man.
I didn't dare open it. But that is over with. That's over with. And I weathered the storm. I'm still here.
Still here. Weather the storm. Still here. You avoided the storm.
He said, my boy exited the stage left, right, south, north, east, west.
Everything but forward.
Oh man. Dude, I want to hear CM Punk's side of this whole situation so bad. I can't wait till he like 30 years from now when he decides he just want to tell it all.
They deserve the best of me. Even Renee standing there like, oh my God, this promo sucks.
Dude, is it okay? So it ain't just me?
No, man. Like even she's standing there like, dude, finish what you got to say.
Yeah, like can we?
Damn, Swerve was straight to the point. Like that. Damn, come on, Paige.
Hey, that's what Leo just said. The same thing. We more promo heavy tonight.
All right, he signed the contract.
Even Swerve like, all right, my boy, come on, let's go. Hey, the LCJ says Hangman deserves an NXT assignment.
Hell no. Of course, he got a shit on Denver and that ass whooping they took.
Leo, I said the same thing, man. No Nana dance. I know.
Right.
I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna be real honest. This isn't a personal thing between you and I, Hangman, Page, Swerve Strickland. Quite frankly, you could have been anybody. It just happened to be you in the position that I want. Yeah. I mean, truth be told, I really just like, you might have mental issues, mental problem. I might have mental health problems because I make an enemy out of somebody every single day of my life. And that's what drives me. That's what fuels me to want to motivate myself to get in the position that you want.
Okay, Swerve.
I am going to take this position from you this Sunday, October 1st at WrestleDream. Oh, and by the way, it rains an awful lot in Seattle.
And Swerve is from Seattle.
Yeah.
Remember that Swerve is from Seattle.
Yeah.
You want this position, you want to be a main event guy in AEW. That's what you're telling me. Oh, and by the way, that's what you're telling me. You told me that if you had the opportunities that I did, long ago, the first black AEW world champion.
Ooh, okay, Paige. Where you going?
Swerve, I don't know. Maybe you would. I don't know. It's a hypothetical. The only thing we could do would be to live our lives in a way that the generations that come after us don't have to ask that question for themselves. We could sit here and go back and forth all day long about whether those opportunities were handed to me on a silver platter or whether I earned them. But the thing that everyone can agree upon is that for every opportunity that I have ever had, get out of the park.
Okay, so okay. Yeah, all right.
Hey. They talking that talk right now.
You should want this fight, but if you want to look me in the eye and tell me that you have what it takes to fill my boots, you don't.
Sign that contract, bro. Oh, you bitch smacked him. And Renee got out the ring. He stabbed that boy in the hand.
Yeah, that boy is Swerve.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know why that slap just looked extra disrespectful.
Because it was extra disrespectful, man. That was the whole point. That was the whole point. Now look, I mean, what the hell going on? Who the hell getting beat down now? Who was? Oh, damn, Jay White getting mauled in the back. Up, there go the devil.
Here we go. What's that? Here go the retribution. Here 3.0.
I mean, that was MJF's character. That was his little mask and stuff that he wore. Remember that when he came back?
Joe did.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Leo says, there goes Mason Mansoor.
You stupid.
Oh, man. Hey,
All right.
Shout out to everybody, man. We got the LCJ, we got Leo, we got Joe, bro. Yeah.
No, man. Leo, you got Earl. You didn't even say Earl. We got the old man in the building.
I said Earl. I thought
If
Earl
you smell what the old man is cooking, what up, GOW? We got Earl in the building. We got Leo in the building. We got Joe in the building. What it do? Oh, man. Okay. Let's unwrap what we just watched. We'll start with the main event first, and then we'll work our way from the beginning of the show back to the end.
Yeah.
Swerve and Page. This is the kind of thing that I feel like a lot of people feel like AEW was missing. This type of intensity in a match that, regardless of build, It's sometimes, and I've always said it, the one thing I like about AEW is that they don't necessarily need to have a story built for like a month's time. Like you can really do something new and interesting and within a couple of weeks. And they figured out how to do that exactly with this with this rivalry between Swerve and Hangman. Swerve coming out saying what he said a couple of weeks ago, and then we just the back and forth, and then we get what we got tonight.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I'm hyped for this match. Like, I want to see this match, man. Like, I'm like, bro, like I'm ready for this match. So I like that. This wasn't the only one that Tony did tonight, too. There was also another one that we'll talk about a little later. That actually just got added, but I like the way they went about it.
Right.
This is sometimes they're not perfect. They're not perfect, but again, I had no problem with what I just watched. Page, yeah, he kind of long-winded what he was saying, but he got to the point, especially the second half of what he got. He really got to the point when he was like basically, bringing up the color aspect of it, which, yeah, he and Swerve had a point, but Page had a point. Like, exactly, like regardless if you think of how I might have gotten it, I've shown up and done what I needed to do. And he's pretty much have. It's not like we haven't watched this man show up in big time matches and be like, yo, it's about to be some cowboy shit. And we going crazy for it. So I like that Swerve has put that fire back into Page. So that way Page can reciprocate that same energy back into Swerve, so we can get the best out of this match between these two. I had no problem with what they did. I was all for it. The slap, you said it looked disrespectful. It was disrespectful. That was a disrespectful ass slap.
That slap had that bitch shut up.
and with everything and how raw that Swerve was coming about this and the way that Page had to respond, it made sense. That's why I said, yeah, that was a disrespect, because it needed to be a disrespectful slap. Page wasn't believable in the first half, and that's why I said, if you look at Renee, she got this like, man, all right, when is Swerve gonna get back to when are you gonna stop talking or something, man? Like, damn, can we get to the end of this? But other than that little moment, like I said, Page's first half was kind of a little dolly, but the second half of it picked up because, of course, it got a little bit more intense. But I really think that this can really be a good match. And the fact that they made this the contract signing match, think about it. You got all these other matches that's going on, and you made this match, which another reason why I like what TK did. You made this match the contract signing match. You gave these two guys the spotlight, and they delivered on it. And I man, this segment alone gets a 5 for me. I'm just, it is what it is. I want to see the match. It's a matchup of two people I like. And as far as why, or I'm good with the why. Hey, it's about opportunity. Cool, no problem. And it's two people I know that's gonna show up and show out. So I hope, my only one hope for this, outside of Nana, outside of him, I hope that no one else interferes in this match. Like, if Nana interferes, that he's a manager. You expect the manager shenanigans, but it's when everyone else comes out that that's when it's gonna kill it for me. If it's just Nana, I'll deal with it, but I want just them to have this match.
So here's my thing. Here's why I think, and not saying it's not gonna be a swerve, pun intended.
You're right.
But here's why I think. Here's why I think Nana wouldn't or shouldn't get in a match, like you said. Nana normally with Swerve coming out, man, he over brash, he over cocky, he over confident. Like Nana out there doing this thing, the MC out there doing their thing. Today it was just Swerve and Nana. And when Nana about to hit that shit, Swerve and they let my boy get one swerve. No, one little juke
Right,
in, man.
My boy about to hit it. He like, damn.
And Swerve like, hey, take that shit back to the back. And it was just them two having that 1-2. And then Swerve gonna be in his house. I love Nana. He ain't gonna need Nana though, because he gonna have a stadium full of people. Whose house? Swerve's house. He already gonna have the crowd behind him.
People pay to see, like the champ just said, people pay to see Nana hit that Swerve, man. We hey man, look, Swerve can do it behind the look. Nana, all you gotta do is let Swerve walk down first, and as he walk down, then you do what you do, man. That you know, let Swerve walk in front of you. That way he don't see it. But
I was just about to say, and then when Swerve turned around, he stopped, and then when Swerve turned back around, he do it again. Then Swerve
right, and he just be whipping it up, and then just be whipping it back. Like that's all I need my boy to do, man. But I need to see that. I don't know why I need to see that, but it needs to happen. But outside of that, out of that BS, I'm really excited for the match though. Overall, we definitely got to get some of these comments, man, because you know they got them flowing. You just can't go throwing fires out there all willy nilly. I just called the segment, just the segment, Earl. It wasn't the whole show, just that whole segment. I was good with it. I liked everything about it. It was from the start when Swerve came out to the finish. I loved everything about it. That's all I'm giving the 5-2, Earl.
Yeah,
don't come at me, Earl. Don't come for me, man. Look, you see, I got my thug light. I got my shirt on, man. You see, you see where Pac at. You see where Pac at. All right.
I say if you get that segment of 5 minutes, Swerve definitely was three of the 5.
Yeah, right, man. But dude, I'm really hyped for this. But bro, this is a stacked little card for Sunday. Considering we already got NXT with 6 matches, and then Tony's giving us 10 matches. We're about to have a 10 to 17 match weekend of nothing but goddamn wrestling. So I hope the people are ready, and I hope y'all appreciate us, because we appreciate y'all. But it's about to be a long ass weekend. It's about to be a long ass weekend. Oh man, dude. All right,
like, we can't get away from this shit, bro. God, they're like WrestleMania. Fuck this. Once WrestleMania weekend hit, it's
like, dude, we used to have weeks to plan stuff. Or at least a month, 2 months maybe to plan stuff. It's like AEW is just like, bruh, you just put on 2 back-to-back pay-per-views. Yeah. Ain't y'all tired? Like, wait a minute, y'all putting on another one? Like, damn, hold on, TK. Usually, man, we get a month to recover.
Right.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Like, hold on, brother. You wilding a little bit, TK. I mean, I understand why. I get why. I'm not saying I don't understand it, but bro, slow down. What boy Conway say? Dry slow, homie. This shit dry slow. Man, but bro, let's talk about the show, man. Man, we can talk about the pay-per-view more. Ray Phoenix came out to defend his newly won AEW International Championship against Jeff Jarrett. Not gonna lie, I was hoping it was Jay Lethal. I was kind of upset it wasn't him. I felt like it would have been a better match. Not gonna lie. Your thoughts, real quick.
It was Jeff Jarrett.
I know it was Jeff Jarrett. That's one. Yeah, I know why. But
yeah, and no disrespect to Jeff. Like Jeff can still go out there and do what he do. It's just Jeff Jarrett versus Ray Phoenix just wasn't what I had in the cards for the night. That's all.
Wow. Oh, the champ talking shit.
Oh no. He telling the truth. I'm drinking out of my 3-year-old sippy cup.
Oh damn.
I was waiting to see how long I had to drink before somebody said something.
I'm like, damn, champ. I thought we was just having a good fun, man. You starting off already, man. Damn. Earl says, man, rule number 1, there is no crying in the GOW. We show up for the pay-per-view. Yes, sir. All right. You know what? You're right. We showing up. I mean, I didn't say we weren't showing up. Yeah. I just said we tired, boss.
hey, but you know what? The one thing I look forward to with the compound pay-per-views,
we gonna be live and direct, and the people gonna be with us, and we just gonna be for fools for 3.5 hours. Yeah.
You know the drink, and the food gonna be flowing. So
Oh man, of course we're gonna have some fun. But moving on, man. Of course, man, they did the Adam Cole to MJF spot on the boat where now MJF is saying what the F. And of course they played on, of course, MJF being jealous because Cole is still talking to Roddy, and he feels some type of way about that, even so to where he wanted to, decide to sneak attack Cole while they were fishing. But apparently the only thing that was really noteworthy was that they caught a big whale, in AKA the Captain Inferno, AKA the Big Show, AKA Paul White. And they all drank some beers at the end of that. Then of course Don Callis, he showed he went to Tokyo to beat up my boy Kabushi. Ibushi. Yeah, Ibushi. And they set up. I didn't realize they were setting it up for a 6-man. I was just thinking it was just going to be a regular tag man, but I'm not mad about it. You're giving me Will Ospreay again. You adding Ibushi along with Omega and Kenny, and then you're giving me Takeshita with Sammy Guevara. So I'm okay with that 6-man tag match. Let's do it. I don't even know where to begin with who wins this match. Like, I think I know who should win. I don't think I know who wins, but we're gonna figure that out tomorrow because we got a lot to digest. It's a lot of matches. We're gonna go through the match card. We're gonna digest that tomorrow. But yeah, man. What are your thoughts, at least on that, the 6-man tag match?
I mean, dude, again, you said it earlier when we started the show. TK and AEW, one of the criticisms they get is that they don't really not every match is necessarily predicated on story. A lot of times it's just the best match possible. That's what this seemed to be. But I'm not mad at it, bro. Like,
well, not really, because it's predicated on story. I mean, it's predicated on story.
No, it is, but I'm saying like just like the Ibushi that was random. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm talking like that aspect.
Well, not really, because Don has been threatening that for weeks. He's been threatening to go and do something to him for weeks. So that's why I say technically it is story, because it started with Don, of course, what he did to Omega, but then him threatening to just destroy everything about Omega. So that's the only reason why I say it is story, but it feels random because it's like you kind of forgot about it. They didn't really mention much about it until tonight when they did what they did.
Right. But no, like I'm excited. You ask who wins. I mean, the fans win, because this is like 6 star-studded people, man. It's people that that were teased to be there that you didn't think was going to be there. You didn't really know. And like I said, bro, this card from top to bottom, I don't see any losers, man, regardless of the fact you're going to get your ass whipped in the predictions. But that's neither here nor there.
Lee, we didn't even get Ruby Soho tonight, bro. So you should sleep easy. Oh man, Matthew, what's good, man? He says, "What does WWE need to do better to make the map again? Make the map again? What you mean?"
I don't know, man. I think WWE actually been solid the last few months. Actually, the last year and a half, WWE's been solid.
Right, yeah. I didn't think there was nothing crazy with them. Yeah, I ain't think nothing. But but again, I understand what you're saying as far as the match and just how it kind of came together. Because again, I wasn't expecting Will Ospreay, so I do feel like them adding them to the match was last minute, because it wasn't really predicated more on them being added to the match. It was more on Omega. And then the whole Sammy thing comes from Don trying to recruit Jericho, and then that going the way it went, and then Sammy and Jericho doing what they did, and then obviously Sammy deciding to team up with Don and go against Jericho, which promoted Kenny Omega to come out, which gets us, oh, hey, look, we got these 2 guys who are enemies. Now they're going to team together to go up against these new upstarts. That's going to be the future of wrestling moving forward, which I have no problem. And I saw it that way. Maybe no one else saw it that way. I saw it that way. And okay, cool. And then now that you added 2 more people, that's last minute. I totally agree with that, because I didn't expect Ibushi to really be a part of it, as far as the match concerned, and just more of just a reason for Don to be messing with Kenny Omega.
Well, let the record show I'm not complaining about it.
Right. No. It's gonna be a good 6-man match. I want to see it. then of course, man, you know, they showed us the highlights of the Texas death match between look,
Yeah,
we're gonna get to the
I know.
we're gonna get to the comments, man, because
Yeah,
I got to go through some of them. We got to definitely respond to the people. I want to talk about this one real quick. We'll get to the comments. And on Saturday, the Texas death match, they showed what happened with that. Then they showed him cutting a promo on the back, and then Willow Yuta walking up, trying to amends for attacking him, you know, being a bigger man. But Ricky's like, nah, you know, bump that, you know, next time you put your hands on me, I'm gonna whoop that ass. And Yuta said, well, you know what, since you don't want to accept my apology, you want to act like a little bitch, let's do this then. So we're gonna get Willow Yuta versus Ricky Starks at WrestleDream. And I'm not mad at this. Like, it's like, dude, like, this is one of those rare moments where it's like, you can kind of put something together you can put something together last minute in the right way, and it's something you want to see. And this is something I want to see. You can't tell me you wouldn't want to see a Willow Yuta the way he is now versus a Ricky Stark the way he is now, especially after the match he just had against Bryan Danielson. It's like, you know, these two and Willow Yuta don't hold back. Like, that dude comes full force. So it's like Ricky's really stepping up his game as far as his in-ring. Like, dude, you're putting on two good classic matches with Bryan Danielson, and you out here really, man, you out here taking a beating and you survive it. So, all right, you want to go up against Willow Yuta, who takes a beating from them every day and gets up smiling about it? All right, I'll take it. Real quick before we get to these comments, how you feel about that?
Man, what you mean how I feel about it, bro? We got that boy
That's why I had to say something. Because,
you know, do it with me one time. Do it with me one time.
There's no build up to it. I don't think you needed to build up. I think what we saw was perfect. The reasoning and behind it was all perfect.
Do the Pretty Ricky with me one time before you sip that. Dude, you got to hit the pose with me one time. I got to. Yes, my man. See, this is why this is the podcast that the people need, you know. But dude, man. First of all, Willow Yuta, and I like this because Willow Yuta, to see what the difference a year makes, he is truly taking on the personification and the identity of the BCC, because he went from being that shy, meek guy that was getting his ass beat, that was getting little brother all the time by Claudio, by Danielson, by Moxley, by Regal, and now here he goes.
By the best friends. He was hanging out with the best friends first.
Yeah, exactly. So he's always been getting like little brother, right? And now he out here, man, like, hey, bro. Now he the big dog on campus. He walking around challenging people, talking shit. Hey, you ain't tough enough. You ain't got the heart. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. I hear, you know, pulling out this shit, having a pissing contest with the backstage people. And of course, Ricky Starks, bro. Ricky Starks like, shit. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? So I'm ready. I'm ready to see how this goes, because my thing is in my head, is this a recruiting tactic? Are they going to try to beat this man down and see how far they can take him in order to get him in the BCC? Because I wouldn't be mad at the Ricky Starks in the BCC, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it either, but I think I think he's better off on his own. He's one of those guys that he doesn't need a group so much. Like, having Bill with him is cool, but I don't think he needs a group with him. Yeah. So Willow Yuta kind of needs it. He's not really much of a talker. But you know, Ricky's got more charisma than him. So, you know, Ricky by himself is fine by himself. Like, he doesn't need the group. Uncle Howdy. Oh, we got an Uncle Howdy. Man. Uncle Howdy, man. Man. Still too soon. Man, do you think WWE will bring back? No, I don't think so. Not at all. But I really do like what I've been seeing out of Ricky Starks, man. He's been really taking on. We said he needs to do something to kind of, you know, up that ante for him, and he's been doing that as of lately, man. He's been putting on solid matches, really for a few months now, and now they're starting to find something for him to do where he's been starting to become a more prominent player, and not just a sometime guy that shows up every now and then. But real quick, man, we got to get to these comments, man. We got to talk to the people, man, because these people been going. Y'all been posting stuff. I've been spotting some of this stuff, but I just got to go through a little bit of it and just kind of. I know I got to bring up something. what was it that Champ said earlier? He said his Iron Man match with Danielson carried him and Hangman, couldn't hang the whole time, took several water breaks and rest. I was fourth row. Oh, that was about what we was talking about earlier with the with Page and them. What was it? It was Forgot Dynamite was Earl. How you forget Earl? How do you forget Dynamite was on? You know it's Wednesday. You know what that means, man. You forgot Dynamite, right? Dynamite was on. Then of course, man, we got the champ. Man, of course, talking. Man, he said the match would be good. Swerve will carry it just like Mox and Danielson carried their matches with Hangman. I don't know how I didn't see that when we were talking about that. I don't think Swerve needs to carry this match. I don't think I don't feel like he needs to. I think Page is at that point now where he can carry a match. He can hold his own. I got confidence in that Hangman can hold his own. I mean, I'm not saying he's the most technical, but I would think definitely by now, compared to what he was when he fought Jericho.
I mean, my thing is, Page has always been a solid wrestler. I think the issue has been his promo work. Like, he's never been great on the mic. I've never really had an issue with his matches.
I didn't really, because he's been in some really good matches. I mean, you think more of it when he fights Bryan Danielson or Moxley, because we know what level they're on. You know, we've seen the type of level of matches they've been on, but I think Page. No, I believe Page can hold his own, especially now. Whoa, too cold. You can't just throw. We already talked about that.
Bro, we got
Earl got on me about throwing fives out there. I was just talking about the one match. Joe says we need to ditch the 9 to 5s and cover wrestling 100% of the time. When covering wrestling 100% of the time pays the money we make now to pay our mortgages and stuff, sure, not a problem. We'll do it first time I can, first chance I get. Then of course, make sure first rule in GOW, no crying about the amount of pay-per-views. Just show up and do it. Duly noted. Earl says, man, I bet he has a binky next to the keyboard too. Just kidding, franchise. Don't kill me. I don't want no smoke tonight. Earl's tripping. Oh man. Then Champ says wrinkle in London. Earl, Champ, the numbers in all in. Look, honestly, dude, look, I don't care if it was 75,000, 80,000, 81,000, 70, 65. A lot of goddamn people showed up and showed out. And it's what we needed. Period. It is what it is. Now, if only 20,000 people have showed up, then that's something different. But me personally, I'm okay with the 60 above people that actually did show up. Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure WWE fudges some of their numbers too. Come on now. Let's not act like they don't do that too. Piper versus Nia and a brawn. Ooh, no, hell no, Lee. I don't even know why you thought to put that up there. Earl said there needs to be more reality brought to the matches. Don't give me a street fight with weapons and there's nobody left bleeding. I mean, that's true. You kind of have to have that. Clive, what's going on, man? I see you. What do you think? To be shown to be on a bigger spotlight, to be on a bigger stage. So, and because of that, Jay got an opportunity to come out. She was rough around the edges when we saw her, and she's built herself up to be, quite credible enough for where WWE wants to instantly bring her up and put her on the main roster. Okay, cool. Boy, leave them alone. Hey, leave them alone. Get away from there. So yeah, you're gonna have some talent from WWE that's gonna do that. I mean, from AEW that's gonna do that. Just as we were watching talent leave WWE to go to AEW to continue to have their careers. That's just part of the business. That's just gonna happen. Now, can she become a bigger star in WWE? Of course, because WWE is on a bigger whole plane. So I have no problem with that. Now, Edge, there's no comment to Edge going to AEW until it's official. He is no longer with WWE. Until that happens, it's just speculation.
No, I agree 100%. You know, I'm just curious now to see who's the next big signing from WWE to go to AEW. I mean, right now, that's not already established as far as like a super legend. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
WWE, they brought back Cody. Cody's still young enough. Jade is very new still. You got Brian Pillman Jr. He's new still. You know, so you got people that you can grow and have, you know, long careers and really build their legacy in WWE. As we're AEW, they've been bringing in people that's already been established in WWE. You get what I'm saying? That's already been there 20, 30, 15 years. So I want to see that person that makes the jump from like maybe an NXT to an AEW that'd be like, damn, or, you know, somebody that's not really getting utilized on the main roster that's still relatively young.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I definitely agree with that. Earl says, man, I'm not sure with the way the BCC has been booked, Starks could actually elevate another level by doing so. And again, like I say, he doesn't really need it. He's good enough on his own. It's a different story for him compared to a guy like Willow Yuta. He needed it. Chris says, stop by to say, what up, guys? Joe say, hi, Willa. I don't watch AEW, but you two have a good podcast. I pray it grow. Chris, we appreciate you, man, brother, and those kind words. And of course, man, one of the new favorites of the group, Penelope. If Ziggler comes out at the pay-per-view, I'll lose my shit. Look here. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure everybody that got released with a 90-day clause, so he won't be showing up to the pay-per-view. They're not gonna let that. They're not gonna let that happen. Even though Jade just damn near just left AEW and literally showed up the next week after, but her contract was different compared to what everyone else's is in WWE. The champ says now too cold. There's no debating with the LCJ. I wasn't trying to debate, just keeping it real. And Penelope said, if Ziggler comes out, I'll lose my mind and be more supportive of franchise. Okay, well, there you go, man. There you go, franchise.
I'm black.
Freeze. Then they were talking crap about my internet because, of course, it was fading me out, but I would kept going, which, you know, it's all good. You know, AT&T always got to, put shots on me. Earl says 5G said for too cold to shut up. Clive says, can you repeat again because your internet froze too, King, too cold? I couldn't tell you which part it was. Comments paused out. Sexy jar. What's the odds New Japan Bullet Club are the ones who attacked Jay White? OG Bullet Club versus Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Man, that was kind of wow. Didn't even think about it like that. All right, man. With that, man, look, the rest of the show pretty much it was just pretty much set up for this Sunday. Like I said, man, we got a lot of matches. We got 10 matches going down. Of course, we had Nick Jackson. He's going to face he won a number one contendership to face Ray Phoenix next week. So he's going to do that. And then of course, man, the Righteous, they did their little promo. Then of course we got the whole MJF, Adam Cole, stick in the ring, and then Jay White came out. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a little bit of hit or miss with me. But how did you feel about the Jay White MJF before we get out of here?
I mean, I liked it. Like I said, I feel like that's going to lead into the Adam Cole MJF drama, the heel turn. At the same time, I feel like hopefully we get a Jay White MJF situation going on, or maybe a triple threat with MJF, Jay White, Adam Cole down the line. Who knows? But tonight, I really feel like a lot of people who were on the back burner really got a lot of shine. Adam Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland, Jay White came out by himself. He didn't have the bang gang with him, so you focus on that.
On Dynamite and not Collision.
Exactly. And then you had the Jacksons. They both wrestled on the card tonight, but in singles matches. So it was like, all right, yeah, cool. I liked it. And I just really felt like tonight really focused a lot on certain individuals that we feel like either kind of got just lost by the wayside or just got stuck in a group. You really didn't see them, really excel singles-wise so far. So speaking of Malachi Black, he spoke on that. There's rumors going around that he was injured. His back was messed up. He said his back is fine. That people also asked, why he hasn't been doing more singles matches. He seemed a little frustrated and agreed. And apparently he's only had 10 singles matches since he signed with AEW. So that's wild when you think about that, considering he was like one of the biggest signings ever. So
yeah. But again, and not everything's perfect, but what they do sometimes is good. But then like I say, Nick won his match, and then of course, we had the promo with MJF and Jay White, which that turned out to be what it was. The Darby Allin and Christian Cage, I'm not gonna lie, man. Christian Cage has taken being an asshole to a whole nother level. Just when you didn't think the guy can stoop any lower or just make you more or just become more annoying, he finds that new level. And he reached it tonight. To me, good or bad, he reached it tonight.
You know what I think it is? To me, I think this is some of his best promo work he's done in a while. He's always been good, but this might.
Right, I was about to say.
But he right now, dude, he's just such. He's like that old dude. You know how when people just get old and they just get honorary in sexy ways.
Man,
he's remind me like that old honorary evil ass neighbor next door, man. He's always got his nose in somebody's business. Then he got a punchable face, so that really helps hate his ass. And he just looked like a douchebag.
Yeah, no, he is selling that on point. Orange Cassidy won the fatal 4-way match. That was just for kicks, and then Julia Hart beat Willow, and then of course we got the match card and then the contract signing. I just know watching him and Darby Allin go back and forth, it's like, man, and then him like 2 out of 3 falls match. Like, damn, can your back hold up long enough in this match? It's like 2 guys in here with 2 bad backs gonna have a best 2 out of 3 falls match, and it may be one of the best matches on the card, which I'm hoping is a really good match.
You know what? I got a name for it.
What's up?
I got a name for the match, man. For one night only, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin, Brokeback match.
I'm surprised Penelope or Earl or somebody didn't come up with that already, but I gotta give it to you. The franchise beat y'all to the punch. Oh man, okay, all right. Look, we gotta get a couple more of these questions. Sexy Jury, do you expect Edge to debut at all? Something with Christian or not? Again, WWE contracts come with non-compete. So I unless he has a special deal, he's not gonna beat. No one's showing up Sunday. I don't expect no one that's leaving WWE to show up Sunday. So that's not gonna happen. Penelope says, do you guys ever watch Eve as a guilty pleasure? Eve, which Eve? Who Eve? Who? The women's the UK women's wrestling show. Actually, no, I have not. I have to actually check that out and try to see what it is. Champ says AEW is lacking huge megastar power. Very short list. MJF, Moxley, maybe Danielson. What the hell? Man, dude, get out of your mom's basement. Maybe Danielson. But Moxley and Danielson are on a tail end of their careers. Here's the thing about AEW. It's not the place to have megastars. It's the place that's making megastars. Like AEW is going to groom the talent and they're going to become stars. Now, either they'll stay in AEW or they'll go to WWE if there's an opportunity to go to WWE, just like Jade just did. She started in AEW. She became a star, a megastar, I guess you could say, in AEW. And now she just got signed to WWE. that's what that is what AEW is. It's not so much the place to already have the makers, like the people that's been there that should be bigger, be the big names or be the stars, are the big names and are the stars. But they're not supposed to have, they're not WWE level of mega stars yet. So
you gotta think about it, bro. They only been out.
Dude, they just said they're about to celebrate their 4-year anniversary in a couple of weeks. Like, dude,
look what they did. They already are coming up on their 3rd contract negotiation with Warner Bros. Discovery. Already added 2 or 3 shows since the inception of the original Dynamite. It's like, bro, again, they never
pay-per-views a year.
Exactly. They never said that they wanted to be competition with WWE. As fans, we look at it. I'm sure internally, it's like, come on, bro. Like, we're gonna try to outdo these motherfuckers. But they know what it is. At the end of the day, WWE still WWE. It's like, bro, just enjoy the wrestling. We understand. Like, do they have a whole bunch of star power? Homegrown? Not really. Jay was probably the biggest at that moment that left outside of Cody. But Cody came from WWE. But right now, you still got MJF. Right. You still got MJF. You still got Hook. And I know we had our criticisms of Hook, but I feel like if they really, really like focus on him and he focused on himself, I feel like he could be somebody really huge. Who's up? Chris Statlander, right?
Right. And that's the thing that we're waiting for. We're waiting for that first real person that becomes like really a big star in AEW that leads to go to WWE. Not someone like Cody, who was already an established star and then was already in WWE and then left and then came back. Jade is right now, we're going to see, and then right now we're getting it with Jade. Jade is someone who started in AEW. She no one knew who she was until she showed up with Shaq, and and we got what we got out of that. And from that day to now, the woman has held the TBS championship, the most wins. She's held it the longest. She's shown that she is a dominant force. She's also shown us that there's still a lot of work to be done. And obviously in this business, you got to take these opportunities where they come from. And the fact that the fact that AEW was able to produce somebody that WWE truly wanted to go after and want. Now, regardless if it's to take away competition or whatever you want to think, but you got to think about it. WWE releases people so much, they giving away talent. So it's like, y'all, for every 20 people they release, AEW can give up one person to go to WWE. And Jade Cargill is that one person. So we're going to get to see, one, if she can do it, and two, can they do it? Like,
let me put it this way. And WWE, they dropped some facts yesterday, some statistics. Think about this. Jade Cargill. Only thing she's known for, really, that we know of, for the most part, is her wrestling AEW, and her first match was literally in AEW. This signing, they said the social media retweets and videos and views of Jade Cargill has amassed 10 million views in 24 hours. That alone. On top of that, they said she's got the highest engagement since Jimmy Super King Jey Uso, which is the highest amount of engagement on any WWE social media. Bro, when was the last time, and maybe outside of Cody Rhodes, that you've seen like WWE go balls to the wall? Like, bro, she's been on a fucking media press tour all goddamn ready. And 2 days in, she's all over ESPN and everywhere, and they're making a big deal of it. You got Becky Lynch, you got Charlotte, you got who is it, Bailey? Everybody already, hey, we see you. Congratulations. Huge gift for the division. Huge gift for women's wrestling. And, still lightweight, talking a little shit, going back and forth, planting the seeds. It's like, and we talk about, one of the things you and I was talking about too is, when she would always come out, you always said she got a certain look. She looks like a real life movie hero come to life. Well, we know the connection that WWE got with Hollywood. So Jade Cargill, literally, I asked you this a while ago. I said, who could be that female Rock? Who could be that Batista? Who could be that John Cena, that Hulk Hogan that transcends wrestling? We got Sasha doing stuff with the Mandalorian, but I really believe like Jade Cargill, I really feel like if she put the time and the effort in, bro, she could be like limitless, literally.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%, bro. And it's just that charisma that she has. Like and the fact that she comes out in different styles, and she's come out of different superhero characters and stuff like that, and that was pretty cool. And again, man, the limit, the sky's the limit for her right now, man.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna go there and get another experience. Like don't get me wrong, her time in AEW, that's why I say, man, people like, man, she's still rough as shit. She is, but she's gotten better. Like they've taught her what they've taught her, and they allowed her to go out there and do what she can do. And because it's so more independent, because it's so more rough, there's a reason why I'm okay with her going to WWE and getting a more better fine tuning in her wrestling. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be real.
No, not you. I was reading comments on the side.
Oh yeah, I do got to go down. I do like the fact that, you know, her going there would just make her better and would add something. So if she ever decides to leave and go back to AEW, she's just going to come back just as a bigger star. But she'll be one of the first few that will originally be an AEW star who left, you know, and came back. Which again, that's not new in wrestling. Like every company does it. Hell, Jay White just came from New Japan. Hell, Will Ospreay just came from New Japan. Hell, man, there's so many other people that just came from New Japan or WWE or TNA or Impact that are showing up at other companies. So it's not nothing new, but it's just right now we're getting the first true non-WWE star from another company that's really getting this much hype. And I can't remember a person that never been in WWE, I think maybe Shinsuke. I don't even think Shinsuke got it this much hype. He might have got it internationally from Japan or whatever, but I don't think like just over here wise, it's like, man, no one's been ever this hype from somebody coming from Impact or somewhere else to WWE. Like we haven't seen that, so this is going to be really interesting to see.
No, absolutely. But bro, look, let's get to a few more of these comments before we get out of here for the people.
Yeah, man.
We already at 52 minutes. I just looked up. I'm like, good God.
Oh we went long, but the people showing up, man. The people asking questions. We gotta do what we gotta do. Here, look, the LCJ looks to throw bars at people, but he's not above cutting himself on an occasion. Some days I wish my parents would have bought the. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna continue to read that. 4 years, Tony buys Ring of Honor. He already bought Ring of Honor. Please, at 4 years old, I was already champ, you tripping. Edge has moves like Cody Rhodes, none. That's from Will. Fro, what's up, man? Oh man, talking too much, man. I didn't miss the Fro coming on. The most important question there is what does Stark and Willow think about Kelsey and Tay-Tay? You know what, Fro? Damn it. Just when I thought you was going to give us something serious, you joined in on the shenanigans. I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see. Will says, I'm just happy Lana is back hunting the women's title, which I hope she's not. Penelope says, only thing Lana is hunting is a plastic surgeon. Clive says, Jay will be a WWE women's champion soon. I definitely see that. I definitely could see that. Maybe in a year or so. But not instantly though. Fro says they trade Jay for Lana. Yeah, AEW won at that one. I don't even know if that was a true trade. I think that was just like the Miro came back and Miro just happens when Miro showed up, his wife was with him. I feel like and she just happened to came out and just no one stopped her. I think that's just what that was. WWE should have kept it a secret. In today's social media, it's very hard to keep secrets, signings, especially of certain people. So that's definitely something that they can't do too much of. Champ says Jade is unique, and the fact that she does not need the money is telling. She's driven. She said recently that she wants to leave a legacy for young Black girls and boys and all children. I think she is and will transcend wrestling like very few others have, especially women. I can't really disagree with you on that. And if that's the case and she puts in the work ethic, I really think that she can be really great. And then, of course, I believe we reached the last little couple of questions. Penelope says, I would rather see a right back AEW title run than to see Lana wrestle again. I actually agree with that. Damn. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's time to get off. Clive says, I remember Jeff Jarrett turned up was at WCW and then show up at WWE the next day, had people talking. That was Ravishing Rick Group. That was who showed up one day and then showed up the next day. He was on the Raw, and then the very next I think he was on the very next Nitro the very next week. The very next week he was on,
which
that
is why
Nitro.
now we had those.
No. He was on Nitro the same night because the Raw was taped. That's what it was. The Raw was taped. The Nitro was live, and he was on. They were like, "Yo, how is he on both places? How the hell is this?" That's what that was. That's what it was. But other than that, man, people, look, we gotta get out of here. I think we gave y'all we almost gave y'all an hour. We ain't even come on for an hour for the show. We got the pay-per-view card for the WrestleDream. We will come on tomorrow, give y'all the predictions. It's 10 matches right now as I got it. 10 matches. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Other than that, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for hanging out. Just as always, man. You know, it is what it is. I think I talked enough. Franchise looking at me like, mother, you don't shut the hell up so we can get the hell out of here. Which is why I kind of keep talking because I like fucking with them. But nah, man, we appreciate y'all as always, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow for the prediction show, bro. You know, do you 1-2, bro? Do you 1-2?
Yo. I like girls.
Bye-bye, bitch.
What the hell? Wait, what was that?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Oh man, all right, man. Tonight was my fault, y'all. Tonight was my fault. But hey, we appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, no. Because normally I know I end the show with bye bitch and I get off. Hey, no, seriously. No, now here I go talking this shit. God damn.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nah, but no, seriously. I enjoyed everybody that came out. The LCJ, you was on trash, but it's okay. Fro, Penelope, everybody, Earl, Leo,
Clive, what's up?
Thank you so much, because I damn sure was about to ask you to help me remember.
I remember. Sexy Jar, you know,
before.
Welcome to the show. We'll see more of you. Yeah, man. No, but we always appreciate the people coming out, hanging out.
And like my man said, tomorrow we're coming to you live and direct with those predictions. So, man, make sure to hit the bell notification and hit the subscribe button. Do all that so you know when we're coming on. This man will get an ass whooping live in front of the people. But until then, stop it.
Holy shit. You know what, goddamn you. You know what, hit the button. Hit the button.